this trailer can't be any worse than Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle. And you know what I haven't done in a while? A trailer reaction. With Joker Folie à Deux coming out, I figure I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'm actually a little bit behind. Let's go over it. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can see. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I bring you nerdy news every day. And yeah, for once, let's just take some time to hopefully be positive. But again, I haven't seen it, so this could end up falling flat on its face. Let's get into it.
Go, boys, it's showtime. Wakey, wakey.
Hey, Fleck, you got a joke for us today?
Alright, so it seems like it's picking up immediately where the first one left off. You know, he's there in Arkham, he's been confined. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not a big fan of the first Joker movie. Like, all the stuff that was original, which wasn't even really original because it was just a ripoff of the comedian, but all the stuff that was original was great. All the stuff that was taken from the comics was a complete and utter bastardization of the DC lore. So while this is an objectively very well-made film, as a comic book fan, I did not like the first one. I'm actually very much more excited for the second one with everything I've heard about it in the couple years leading up to it with all the announcements. So yeah, just throwing that out there that the first one's a fine movie, solid 6 out of 10, but hopefully I get something more out of this. Oh, there she is. There's my girl, Lady Gaga, right there. Just so you know, there's gonna be a lot of pausing. This is a trailer reaction. I'm gonna have thoughts. I'm gonna have opinions. That's why I want you to hear them. But yeah, I get it. I'm getting a lot of flack for this. I love Lady Gaga. I think she's an excellent actress. I don't particularly care for a lot of her music, but she is a good musician. She has a great voice, or she's got some very intricate music videos. And when she's performing songs in films like A Star Is Born, my God, that movie earned its name, A Star Is Born. Like Lady Gaga is incredibly talented. So I think that she's going to be a better Harley Quinn. At least I want her to be a better Harley Quinn than Margot Robbie. So yeah, I think this is a brilliant casting. I've seen all the stills, all the shots from the they've released up on the press, and I'm here for it. She's one of the main reasons I am so much more excited for Joker 2 than the first one.
We use music to make us whole, to balance the fractures within ourselves.
Alright, so that's another thing. A lot of people throwing a fit about this being a musical. And I personally love musicals. I know, big shock. Well, yeah, Leon's gay. We probably saw that coming. I mean, first of all, I'm not, for those of you, new to the channel, but everybody just assumes I am. And yeah, dude, The Newsies, one of my favorites. I love Grease. Grease 2 is even better. This is gonna be a jukebox musical from what I'm hearing, which I'm a-okay with because Moulin Rouge is fantastic. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Like, your boy could go on. I absolutely love musicals. Jukebox musicals are very hit or miss, but what can I say? I want to see where this goes. I mean, if that's what made, like I said, the original stuff in the first Joker film was what was really good about it, not necessarily the comic book aspect that I think was done very poorly. So if you can take that and do something weird and kind of wacky, but also keep it very dark and gritty and grounded, like if Grand Theft Auto was a musical or something to that effect, I'm genuinely interested in where this is going to go. So when they say things like, here in the trailer, music is how we connect, or music is how we heal, whatever they say. Well, again, as a musician, as someone who got my start, in the music industry, I think that there's a very interesting place they can take the Joker character, Harley Quinn, with that, and I'm cautiously optimistic. I think that'll work, especially if it's integral to the story.
I'm nobody. I haven't done anything with my life like you have.
Oh, see, that's worrisome out the gate. That's one of those lore changes, one of those comic book lore changes I'm referring to. She's supposed to be a doctor. She's supposed to be a psychiatrist, Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Like, she says she's a nobody. She hasn't done anything like the Joker slowly worked on her and slowly corrupted her. She didn't have some sort of self-defeatist personality in the, I was going to say in the comics, actually in the TV show first, and then when she was eventually introduced into the comics. So, again, I don't like the changes they made to the character of Joker. I don't really want to see them do that to Harley Quinn either. I especially considering, while I think Margot Robbie is also a fine actress, I'm not a big fan of how they did her in the Suicide Squad films. And so, I don't know, like, maybe this will work, but just going off my previous experience with the first film, I don't think changes like that are for the better, especially since this is a comic book adaptation. This is supposed to be for comic book fans. Comic book fans, I would think, want accurate representations of the character. But again, it's just the trailer. I could be wrong, and just off that line of dialogue, her saying that she hasn't done anything, she's nothing, she doesn't look or carry herself like a doctor. So yeah, we'll see.
Let's get out of here.
She might be a doctor. Was she wearing scrubs right there? Is she? Let's see. No, that's not scrubs. She looks to be dressed like other patients. So, what, are they just completely nixing her story? Is she just not a doctor at all anymore? Is she just another patient? Or maybe she is a doctor and she's sitting there, she's bringing him to this show. I don't know. It's hard to tell from this trailer. Could also all be a delusion in Joker's head.
What the world needs now is a love, sweet love. It's the only thing.
All right, don't really have any commentary to add right here, aside from this is a song. I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim just for this being a thing. Although I will say this: so far the trailer's just been interesting. I've had some thoughts on it. I've had some commentary, but this is not very high on my list of movies. I genuinely think that 2024 has been a banger year for movies. Minus Argyle, that was god awful. But in general, I really enjoyed Godzilla Kong. I mostly enjoyed Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I've yet to see Monkey Man, but I think Monkey Man is gonna be incredible. Boy Kills World, I think I have very high hopes for. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, I think will be probably one of the best films of the year. Dune 2, I think, much like the first Joker, was a very well-made film, but as a fan of the books, that one was really underwhelming for me. But I want to see good cinema, so Dune 2 in ways gets a pass. Beetlejuice, I think will be the sleeper hit of the year. So all in all, there's a bunch of movies I'm looking forward to over the course of 2024. Joker's not very high on the list. Like, I really want this trailer to work for me so that to push me to see it in theaters. I'll probably see it in theaters anyway. But I'm just throwing out there that in such a hopefully good year of cinema, I'm actually don't even have this in probably my top 5.
That there's just too little love. What the world is love, sweet love.
Oh, see, look at that. That was a good shot. That was a good... I dig this design for Harley Quinn. I think that this is very much fits in with the realistic, gritty 1970s version of Gotham that they've got going on that is carrying over from the first film. I'm A-okay with this. I would take this look over what the Suicide Squad films and Birds of Prey did any day. I get it. People want to see, lore accurate costumes, and as somebody that was talking earlier about how we want things to be accurate, I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself here. But if you can do something that's not comic book accurate and make it interesting, which I don't think the first Joker did when it comes to how it translated the comic book stuff, then you can win me over. Then you can get me on board. This look for Harley, this Lady Gaga's Harley here, this is very well done.
Tell us, what's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed. I'm not alone anymore. That's what we should be talking about.
I want to see the real you.
That is a cool shot. I'm a little, I don't know if I would say they blew their load showing this in the trailer or not, because if this is a scene from the movie and not just for the trailer, which superhero movies are known to do, that would have been real cool to see for the first time on the big screen. But it's also very enticing. It makes for good advertisement. Using the lipstick to do that, it's a very well done shot, like on cinematography level. So got some conflict going on. Also, I'm a little bit bummed how much we're seeing Joaquin looking like Joaquin. Like we had that throughout the vast majority of the first Joker film. By this point, I'd want him to be the Joker the majority of the film. And like maybe it'll be explained he's in Arkham for so much time, whatever, they're not letting him put on makeup. But like, I don't know. I feel like once the Joker has actually made that transition to the Joker, Arthur Fleck should be dead. There should be no Arthur Fleck anymore. Now he is the Joker. So maybe they'll find a way to address it. Maybe I'm just being a nitpicky comic book fanboy, but, well, let's be real. As nitpicky comic book fanboys, the ones that sustain the movie industry for the last 10 years. So I feel like I've got a little bit of right to be like that. Alrighty, well, look at that. I guess that is the end of it. That is the trailer for Joker Folie à Deux, and it's got the same team behind the first one. It's gonna be a jukebox musical. It's got Lady Gaga. I don't know. I didn't get near as excited for this trailer as I really wanted to. I did not get my hopes up the way I wanted to, but it definitely did confirm everything that I already imagined going in. Like, I was already more excited for Joker 2 than I was the first Joker, especially considering I didn't see the first Joker until literally like 6 months ago, and was, again, underwhelmed by it. So I've had a lot of hopes for Joker 2, and this trailer didn't wow me, but it did enough to keep the hopes I already had alive and confirm some things. And I think that's probably the best that I can hope for as both a picky comic book nerd and an absolute cinema snob. So, all in all, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I bring you nerdy news almost every day, aside from what I'm doing fun little things like this just to break up the monotony. And yeah, by all means, become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord. You get to choose the videos for me to react to in my live streams, or choose the articles that I cover on a day-to-day basis. And of course, check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and use discount code VITALIDOL to get yourself some money off of merch. Get a mug, a shirt, whatever you have. Rep it on X. I'd love to see it. But until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise.